Hello travelers, this is Yus here, and today I'm bringing you another second generation NU tier unofficial battle, and this one is gonna be against the returning Mark. So Mark took a long break from Pokemon battling, and it's great to have him back because he's an amazing battler. So looking at my team, I do have a Rapidash as a lead because it's amazing against the most common Delibird lead, which always set up the spikes. So yeah, I have the powerhouse Pidgeot, which completely ruined my day in my previous match, so I really wanted to try it out. I kept my what is it called, my Hitmontop and my Dog Trio, and I have a Delibird myself, and I also kept my Mr. Mime because he's good. So anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into the battle. So there we go, battle against Mark, and he's gonna lead with his Octillery. So straight off the bat, I'm like, should I risk it or should I just attack or switch? But I ended up risking it and I missed, and he's gonna hit me big time with this serve. Shouldn't have risked it, but oh well, I decided just to do it. But now I definitely have to switch out. I'm gonna go into my Hitmontop. He does predict the switch, go for the return, which is great for him. And right now I decided just to go for the high jump kick, not play any games, and in comes his Pineco, which took a crit unfortunately, which is gonna do a decent amount of damage to him. So I'm gonna predict the spikes. I'm gonna go back into my Rapidash to threaten this thing. He does in fact go for that, and now I'm gonna predict the switch and go for the Hypnosis again. And he's gonna decide to go back into his Octillery, and Rapidash is just missing everything. He's gonna miss again, so for the third time I'm gonna go for it again, and thankfully this time I do hit the Hypnosis. And right now I'm gonna take this opportunity to go into my Delibird and set up my spikes, because spikes are really helpful in this tier. And yeah. So Mark is gonna think about it, and he's gonna decide to go into his Mr. Mime. And now that I already set up my spikes, I kinda have no use for this Delibird, so I decided just to go for the Toxic, because Toxic is gonna be very helpful on this Mr. Mime, because Mr. Mime has a good special defense and can stall pretty well with the help of these screens. So yeah, having Toxic on him is pretty helpful. So I'm gonna decide to sack my Delibird there, go to that Psychic and go into my own Mr. Mime. And with my own Mr. Mime, I'm gonna decide to go for the Light Screen, I think, if I do remember correctly. I was also predicting the switch on his part, and in the end I decided to go for the Psychic, predicting that. And he goes for the Thunder Wave, and I don't really mind that because Mr. Mime isn't supposed to be outspeeding stuff, so that's okay for me. I finally decided to go for the Light Screen, and now I can safely switch into my Dog Trio. But he switched into this Pupitar, and I see that Mark is using a lot of not fully evolved Pokemon, which is kinda nice to see in this format. So I decided just to play it safe, go for the Earthquake, and unfortunately it does reveal this Hoot, I think no, it's Noctowl, what am I saying? And I finally decided to go for the Substitute instead of switching, and he has the Curse, which is terrible. So I'm just gonna go for the Rock Slide, hoping for some flinches, and he has the Whirlwind, so he's gonna drag in my Rapidash again, and my Light Screen is gonna wear off as well as his, so it's kinda good for me because now I can hit him pretty well with the Fire Blast. So I decided just to go for that, and it does just a little bit. Unfortunately that's not gonna be enough, and our return is gonna be able to finish me off. So Noctowl is now a threat. I definitely have to send in my Pidgeot, my Bird Jesus. And I'm gonna go for the Toxic because I know that a stab return won't be enough to take it out, especially now that he is at +2, which is terrible. So now I'm gonna go for it, stab return. Bird Jesus is no joke, is gonna get that crit. Oh my god, that crit was so lame for him. That was terrible, and that's gonna help me big time taking down that threat as Noctowl, because a +2 could have been very dangerous, but unfortunately I did score that crit, which is terrible. So in comes Pupitar again. I decided just to go for the Hitmontop, and he decided to curse again, and he has a lot of cursors on his team. So I decided just to go for the high jump kick, and the high jump kick does a decent amount, and it's a 3-hit KO. So I know that if I hit another high jump kick, I can revenge kill this thing with another Pokemon. So I guess Mark knew that, and he decided to save his Pupitar for later, and he's gonna decide to send in his Mr. Mime. But after the spikes and the poison damage plus the high jump kick, that's gonna do a lot of damage. So that's why having Toxic and Spikes are very helpful in this tier. So predicting the Psychic, I'm gonna go back into my Mr. Mime again, which took it like nothing, and now I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt, and Mark is gonna predict that again very nicely, and he's gonna switch back into his Pupitar again. So that was an amazing move on his part. And yeah, as you can see, Spikes are still hurting big time, because even if in this generation only one layer of Spikes is there, they do like a lot of damage, and they are very helpful. So decide just to stay in there and go for the Psychic, no big deal. He's gonna go for the Earthquake, and that's gonna hurt me big time because Mr. Mime doesn't have the best defenses. And I was thinking about it, I thought about staying in, but in the end I decided just to switch into Pidgeot, predicting another Earthquake. And my Pidgeot does pack the Steel Wing, which is super effective, and it's gonna be able to take down that Pupitar. So now in comes the Pineco. I decided just to go for the Hidden Power Flying Stab, powerful, and he survives. That's the power of Pineco. But Mark predicted my Mr. Mime to come back again, so he went for the Hidden Power Bug. So unfortunately that didn't work out for him. So now in comes the Tangela, and I'm pretty sure that Hidden Power Flying is a 2-hit KO, and I do have the Miracle Berry on this thing, which is kinda great, but it's not even a 2-hit KO. And that's the power, that's the defensive power of Tangela. That thing is so good, I definitely need to try it out. So I don't want my Pidgeot to fall asleep, so I decided to go into my Mr. Mime further out, and trying to get as much damage as possible, so my Pidgeot can end up killing it with the Hidden Power Flying. But Mr. Mime got another crit, which is very unfortunate. It didn't matter, but still, 2 crits in one game is just bad. It really is. I really don't like winning like this, but what can we do? This is part of the game. So anyways, in comes the Octillery again, and I'm just gonna fire off some Thunderbolts. And yeah, in this turn it's gonna wake up, it's gonna finish me off with the Surf. Mr. Mime did an amazing job, finally it's gonna go down. And I'm gonna send in my Pidgeot and just fire off some powerful returns, because Pidgeot is just too powerful. And an Ice Beam is just gonna do a lot, because Octillery is good. It has like a lot of special attack, and it's amazing. So it's finally gonna go down to that return, and one return is obviously gonna finish off this Mr. Mime. So this is gonna be the game. Amazing game, Mark. Thanks for this awesome battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your awesome feedback as always, and I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day, and peace out.